going. I'm going to explain each exercise first, and then we'll get into it. If you know them, you can just jump right into it, but you're going to be doing more reps if you do that. Okay, so let's start on your back. We're going to do a heel drop. So you either have your head on the floor, or if you want to make it a bit more intense, lift your head up. We're going to lower one heel. Now here's the catch. Wait for it to stay there, hovering. Wait for it. Bring the other one down and then lift it up. Lift your other one up. Same thing. So one down, other one down, pause at the bottom and lift one up, the other one up. Halfway, I'll get you to switch leading leg. Okay. So everybody get ready. And if you want to make it more intense, your legs are going to be straighter. So the straighter they are, the more intense it is. Here we go. So down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Switch leading leg. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Last one. Down, down, up, and up. Nicely done. Place your feet on the floor, windshield wiper them from side to side. The next one is a slow crunch. You can come up as far as you are able to. However, I just really want a small crunch. I want you to focus on pushing your low back into the floor and focus on staying at the top of the crunch, holding the contraction for a little bit longer. Hands can be behind your head if you want to hold onto your neck, or ideally they're on your thighs. Okay, so you're going to slide them up, reach the top of your kneecaps and hold for 1, 2, and lower back down. Exhale and squeeze. 1, 2, lower back down. Exhale and squeeze. Hold there. 1, 2, lower back down. Exhale and squeeze. Hold 1, 2, lower back down. Exhale and squeeze. Lower. Lift it up and squeeze and lower. Lift it up and squeeze and lower. You got 3 more. Lift it up and squeeze and lower. Lift it up and squeeze and lower. Last one. Lift it up and squeeze and lower. Excellent. Next one is the boat pose. This is what you're going to be using the yoga block for. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. If you do have it, place it between your thighs and then lift your legs up. So right from here, we're going to try and get our shins parallel to the floor. You're going to pull the shoulder blades down and back, and you're going to squeeze that yoga block. Okay, now you're going to try to take your hands off. Hold your hands here. We're going to breathe. We're going to do 45 seconds. Now, within those 45 seconds, I'm going to make it more difficult. If it's too hard, don't follow me. Just stay here. If at any point in time your low back starts to hurt, please just put your feet heels on the ground and lean back. You'll still get the core work. Okay, that's your first 15 seconds already. Now, if you'd like to try to get, if the shins are parallel to the floor, you can start to work your hands up. Now, what happens a lot of times is we start to roll through the back. If that happens, bring your arms back down. We don't want to be rounding through the back. Keep the chest popped out. You've only got 10 seconds left. So the most intense would be starting to extend your legs and extend the arms. Squeeze the block for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, block goes off to the side. Lay on your back, bring your knees in towards your chest. You can roll, you can do some circles. Next one is bicycle crunches. So we're gonna do 30, 3-0, slow and control. So hands behind your head. A little bit of a crunch, twist, and try to touch that elbow to the knee. Bring it back to the center or down. Switch the other side. Twist, center, down. Up, twist, center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, last 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Excellent. Roll over onto your side. You're going to do a side plank. We're going to hold each one for 30 seconds. I would like you to make sure that your elbow is directly below your shoulder or slightly forward. And I want you to stay up through the shoulders. So we don't want to sink in like that. Okay, so you're going to come up. You're going to start on your knee and your elbow. If that checks it okay, straighten out your leg. If that checks it okay, straighten out the other leg. And you can put it forward or back. Okay, so holding here for 30 seconds. Try to keep your chest open to the front. If you want to bring your arm up to help that, or put your hand on your hip, that's great. This bottom hip, it's really trying to lift up tall. So pull that up, lift up strong. You're already at 15 seconds. You have 15 seconds to go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Draw the belly in, pull the pelvic floor up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Easy peasy. Other side. The same idea. Make sure you stack yourself up first if you want to go on your elbow or your knee at first. If that's good, straighten out your bottom top leg and then straighten out the bottom. Arm can go up or stand the hip. Keep the chest open. Timer is on. Try to keep the neck nice and long, shoulders open. There's no pain or pressure in the shoulder at all. I'm twisting a little bit too far back. Twist back forward again. We are at 15 seconds. You're halfway through. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very well done. Now we're going to do all those over again one more time. So the first one is the heel drop. Now, if it was really intense on your low back, bend your knees, right? Keep them nice and close to your body. And if you want to make it a bit more intense on the second or halfway through the second, straighten out the legs or do somewhere in between. Okay, here we go. So one leg goes up and goes down. The other leg follows it. And then lift one, the other one up. 1, 1, lift 1, and 1. 1, 1, lift 1, so lift the other. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you push your low back into the ground. It's halfway, so I was leading with my left, so I'm going to lead with the right. So right goes down, left goes down, right goes up, left goes up. 20 seconds left. You're doing fabulous. Five more seconds. See if you can get 2 more reps in. Last one. Excellent. Place your feet on the ground. Now it's either hands behind the head or your hands on your thighs. We're doing a very slow crunch, stopping at the top, pausing, and you're really trying to contract. So it's not a hang out and chill out. It's let's see if we can make ourselves work harder. Okay. So exhale, hold at the top, lower. Exhale and pause. That's 2. Exhale, bring it up and lower. And lower. Push your low back in. Push your abs and belly into the spine. Really make yourself work. Again, if your neck is bothering you, just slide your hands behind your head. Try to keep your elbows out and wide so you're not pulling on the neck. It's still all the abs doing all the work. You're already halfway. Pause at that top. When you're exhaling, the belly is drawing in, not popping out. See if you can pull that belly in a little bit more. You have 15 seconds left. Last two. Last one. Nice. Bring your legs up, close towards your belly. Bring them in towards your chest. Do some circles. We're going to go into the bicycle crunches. Now, as you can see, I did them very slow and controlled. So I'm not resting. I am taking time to contract each muscle as I go. So the up, twisting, contraction, twist to the center, contract, and then lower. Okay, so we got 30 of them. So up, twist, center, 1, up, twist, center, 2, up, twist, center, 3, up, twist, center, 4, up, twist, center, 5, up, twist, center, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 20. We got 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Okay, I forgot one. I forgot the boat pose. So we're going to take your block, place it in between your thighs. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do 45 seconds. Get your shins up parallel to the floor. Arms are out. If you need to hold on to your legs, you can always put your hands back or put your heels on the floor. Those are your options. We're going to go a little bit more intense as we go along. Again, only go to what feels comfortable for you. Don't push it too hard. That's 15 seconds. We're going to get the shins up a little bit more. Try to get up a little taller. Start to bring your arms up a little bit more. And then instead of our arms going up any higher, we're going to start to try to extend the legs and straighten them up. And then we have 15 seconds left. Can you sit up a little bit higher and get your arms a little bit taller? Is your back flat? If not, bring your arms back down. Squeeze the block. A time for 5, 4, 3, 2. Very well done. Put the block off to the side. Last one. Side plank. I'm going to start on my left this time. Same setup. Set yourself up nicely in the beginning. That will help the whole time. And then you can either cross your leg, lift your leg up, or keep your knee down. Here we go, 30 seconds. The goal is to keep the hip up high and keep your space between your ear and your shoulder open, so you're not crunching into that shoulder, and there's very little pressure on the shoulder itself. Lift up a little higher. We have last 10 seconds. Hip up higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower down. Flip it over to the other side. Last one. Set yourself up. Good, hips up nice and high. Timer's on, 30 seconds. Strong through the neck, strong through the shoulder, high through the hip. At any point in time, if it hurts your back or your shoulder, put your bottom knee down. Take some pressure off the shoulder. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring yourself down onto the floor. Place your elbows on the floor. You're going to drag your elbows back. It's going to pull yourself up and through your arms. So you're opening up your chest, relax the shoulders. Can you get your shoulder blades down in between, in between nothing, down towards in your back pockets? And drag yourself forward to stretch out those hip flexors. And lift yourself up into a child's pose. Knees are super wide. Bum comes down through your heels. If that doesn't work for you, just keep your bum up high so that you can keep your. So if you don't want to have too much pressure on your knees, stay up high. Excellent work. Give yourself a hand. Good job.